If you've not seen Grand Designs, Kevin MacLeod goes to a couple or a single person and sees how they're building a home. Sounds like low stakes. I genuinely think more dramatic than any of the films we've chatted about this today.
If you make a movie and it's not as good as this one episode of Grand Designs, you should be embarrassed.
So we watched a revisited episode where they go back and check in on it's kind of an unfinished project.
It captures hubris as this man attempts to build a £1.8 million house on a cliffside with a lighthouse and his family of 4.
In Devon. That's kind of the kicker.
In Devon, UK. He's completely reliant on essentially the royalties of his So Fresh singles. This is 2011, so Spotify has not come out yet.
CDs were booming. I'm sure he probably had the money. It starts off with his kids very young, 8 and 10, his happy wife, and their marriage. They go, we've gotten this sort of family home, we might, we're gonna tear it down, we're gonna build something big, we're gonna build a lighthouse. We go, okay, that's quite interesting.
This will be great. It's only meant to take 2 years. Should only cost us £1.8 million. Hard cut 5 years later.
They haven't been able to start it because they can't get a mortgage for it.
Yep.
They're like, okay, fuck.
Well, let's commit to just knocking the house down first.
Let's knock the house down, and then we're going to build a second house, a smaller house on the other side, so we can then put that against the bank to make some money. And we go, okay, well, that's crazy, but...
Now he's in for like £2.5 million.
Yeah, but he can get a mortgage for $5 million to build the original house.
Yeah.
His plan is to sell it. We'll see how that goes.
Already the kids are like 15 and 14 or something like that. So they're already aging out of needing to be in the house.
Yeah.
We cut ahead 2 more years, right?
Yeah.
They can't sell the new property they've built because of all the construction going on next. So now they're over $1 million in debt on the other property too. And this one, the main property they've got, they can't build because of the rocks there. So they've got to get in like £400,000 worth of steel before they can even build. They spent like £500,000 on a driveway just to get to their steel.
It's crazy. And at this point, he's like, don't worry though, the bank's only taking 8% loans.
8%. And this man's nearing £3 million. And on top of that, what's happened? Spotify's come out.
His seedy empire
crumbled in front of him. And his hubris that he still wants 5 bedrooms, a 60-foot swimming pool in Devon, and a left wing for guests. And his
accompanied with the largest lighthouse storm-breaking thing to watch upon it. At this point, the wife is a bit broken. The kids are aging.
There's pain behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Hard cut another 2 years. The wife's left him.
The wife's left him. The kids are 18, about to leave. This is where the revisit finishes. So we're meant to be left with this empty house that hasn't been built. The man's like $4.5 million in debt. Normally, this is a very sad episode. I think I've seen some other sad episodes like this. Similar vibe, It's like divorce, haven't finished the house. This is crushing at this point.
Yeah. But the fact that this is taking place over all the years, it's like Boyhood.
Yeah.
We're seeing these kids age. We're seeing this couple beginning to just
deteriorate.
resent each other. We're seeing Kevin poke him with a stick to inspire.
Kevin MacLeod constantly goes, your marriage is kind of crumbling. Bet she hasn't been fucked good in years. Want me to ever try?
Kevin's looking at this couple just being like, why'd you even get together in the first place? Does he even make you happy anymore? How about me and you go over to that other villa you weren't able to sell, huh? I'll put £1 million in that.
All right, so now we're pretty much we're up to date. It's 2021. But essentially, Kevin walks in and he's like, oh shit, the house is pretty done.
It's done.
We're like, okay, this could be a happy ending. He's lost the marriage, but at least the house is finished.
They're walking around. They're just like, this study here was meant to be my child's bedroom. And it's this cold, desolate study that overlooks an ocean.
It is almost a cliche how poetic this is, but it's real life. This man walking around this 16-bedroom mansion with the most set dressing.
It's now at a cost of somewhere between 5.5 to £6 million. And he's had to have another financier come in and help him. Which means they've got to sell it immediately. And he'll never get to live in this house.
So he just walks around this empty house that's broken his marriage. He hasn't been able to see his kids. He spent 12 years not living because he's had to put every bit of money into this.
They're
and
looking...
you just see a dead man walking around this like tomb of his own like greed.
It's Icarus.
Yeah.
It's a simple, genuinely, it's Icarus. It's a
Yeah.
man's hubris. It is, this one episode of Grand Designs is art.
Yeah.
And it should be shown to anybody ever.
Carl, the episode's Chesil Cliff House, season 17.
Revisited, I think.
Revisited, yes.
Yeah.
Seek it out. Oh my god.
You will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
Having looked at more information, this house is still on the market for $10 million, and he has had to declare bankruptcy.
It is like, it is such a like, every piece is like it's written. It is. Congratulations to the Grand Design people for editing like a lifetime down to an hour. My word.
Real tough.
Yeah.
Real tough. Incredible stuff. Again, this is Boyhood. This is the before trilogy of Grand Designs. Just a snapshot in time. Oh god, I might watch it again.
Me too.